Good day, San Francisco speeders! I'm Unsilent and we're on the air with more Need for Speed the Run. This time we're going through the national park. Which national park? The national park. I know there are many national parks in America. I can't name them all for you, so I'm not even going to try. Last time on the run, we got exploded by some mafia guys.
Competition's heating up. Be careful.
We found ourselves a nice Shelby Mustang to drive, which may not have been the best idea. The handling isn't spectacular. Oh, sorry, Scooby. Hey, you pulled across on me. Gives me a dirty pass for that. Well, he can kiss my ass. Oh, he's trying to get by me. Well, oh, I think I killed him. Oh, we're just running into everyone. Well, when you think about the fact that the winner takes $25 million, I'm surprised people aren't doing a bit more dirty tricks. Oh, there goes a Lotus coming up the inside. I'll have him on the straights, but he'll have me in the corners. Colin Chapman was always a fan of, well, handling cars. Developed the monocoque chassis, developed ground effect aerodynamics. Colin Chapman, the man who created Lotus Racing Team, was a real pioneer when it came to improving the race car. Oh, we hit the, no, crap. I was wondering what we had hit there, if it was like a Miata or something. I was too distracted by that to notice the van. Alright, who says shortcut here? I do. Is this a good idea? Oh, from the looks of some of those turns, it may just be. Oh, what did I hit? What was that? I just hit a random outcropping that just didn't render quite well. I'll have to go and take a look at that on the instant replay. So I don't know, because I'm going to do it in post, if that shows any closer. What the hell just happened to me there? We seem to have made up the time nonetheless. So the shortcut was the right idea. As we found ourselves 1.1-ish seconds. No, that's coming down fast. We'll try and block him off. Cut him off. A little squirt of nitrous and across the line. Man, he came out of nowhere. Somehow I could still see out the front of my Mustang. Nice. Special stage 1, leg 1. I prefer if they call them. I get why they call them stages and not legs, because that would be. I guess that would probably be a little confusing to the American targeted audience. All right, now you can earn XP for driving aggressively, for drifting jumps and reaching top speed. All right, well, whatever. Let's go. All right, so we are at Yosemite National Park. I was going to say it said on the loading screen that I'm trying to cut out for the sake of everybody's time. Not that this is a particularly long game. I think How Long to Beat said it was like, what, 4.5 hours? Where's this first checkpoint? Because I still don't see it. It's around the corner, but that's going to be a difficult ask. Oh boy, that was close. They don't give you a lot of time in that first checkpoint. The last catch-up checkpoint race that we had gotten, it didn't give me a lot of time. It basically put me right to the wire on that. Oh boy, these S's do not agree with the Mustang at all. So, but I could see the checkpoint there. But there's only so much time that you can make up when you're driving a car with more power than grip. So we'll just make this one. But we need a straight stretch of road in order to make up a little bit of time. I do slightly regret going with the Mustang. The Fairlady or even the BMW M3 would have been better options in terms of handling. And we'll get through to this one a little more safely than the last one. I know, that's a relative thing, a little more safely. Oh, okay. I thought I was about to hit that. I don't know if we're going to make this one, though. Yeah, just. Oh boy, this is taking oodles of concentration. The problem is you don't know whether to look up and watch the road or watch the mini-map. Well, oh, this is the safest one we're gonna make, is the last one? Whew. That was that you had to get a little sweaty for. But, we managed to somehow barely survive that particular run. And we crashed. It seems to be a regular occurrence on this Let's Play, isn't it? Who would have thought a 7-year-old game would give me so much trouble? No, we're not going to get our usual start of stage briefing from Sam saying, hey, you've got to pass cars if you want to make it to Vegas in top 150. But you got to do it now. Alright, so we're going to go by the Firebird and the Mustang on the outside. Something gas station. Gas stations are found on the race routes. Watch your mini-map for them. Pull into a gas station to switch to a new car. Unlock new cars that can be used in the run by playing the Challenge series and online multiplayer. Select cars that suit each track. Muscles for freeways. Exotics for technical tracks. And Sport for urban tracks. I don't know what any of that means. So, hang on. Let's pull in and just see what we have at our local Shell V-Power gas station. So we can change our car. You can go to the BMW M3. There's the M3 GTS. Okay, the Mustang 302, led boss like old school. Haha, nice. Fair lady, the Nissan GTR. Don't mind if I do. Oh, a GT2. Porsche 911. And the very difficult handling Shelby Mustang. I'm thinking the GTR. That'll be a fun little runabout. I mean, as much as I'd like to try the GT2. Because that's what they used to base their old... When the sports car championships used to have, like, GT1, GT2. I think if you go back into the 90s, GT2 category was not quite stock, but nearly stock sort of cars. And this was Porsche's Challenger, specifically GT2 car for, like, Le Mans and the like. But let's go with the GTR. Oh, we can pick a color, too. I think red. Jeremy Clarkson red, of course. Because he drove a red GTR in Japan on Top Gear, of course. It's a different sound, I like it. But the problem is we've lost a whole whack of time making the car change. So we're going to have to engage this shortcut here. Try and make up a little time. We got 2 spots in that, and the next 4 are right in front of us. I know, now, I also know somebody's going to say something about me not using much nitrous. So what we're going to do is we're just going to dump all of it there. Oh, they all took each other out in that turn. So rapid pass 3, got a clean pass, rapid pass 4. Wow, we picked up a whole pile of XP there. And all of a sudden, switching to the GTR doesn't seem like such a bad idea as we get into the twisty bits. Switchback double hairpins here. Very, very Tanaka International Circuit ADA. Check out my Grand Prix 2 Let's Play for that. You ever feel like sometimes the frame rate's like slowing down the whole time? Like I should change some of my graphics settings. Maybe we'll do that in between stages. Those big numbers also look like they could use some anti-aliasing, couldn't they? Alright, so what do we got? 1,400. Oh yeah, it's because I passed 4 cars in one turn because they all wrecked each other. They should have checked themselves before they wrecked themselves. I'm so white. Alright, we've reached driver level 5. What do we get for that? Oh, now we can recharge our nitrous with aggressive driving. Driving in oncoming lanes, near misses with traffic, drifting, and taking shortcuts. Well, I think we'll do a very good job of that. Alright, let's go. Forgot to mention, last stage was El Capitan, and that is also a track that you can find some of the older Gran Turismo games. So we're about to get passed by the quite quick Aston Martin. We'll have to get 6 positions, including Mr. AM here. So, now, I'm just going to talk loudly over whatever this music is, because it seems like the sort of thing. You have no options for the audio, by the way. Like, your audio options are, can I take a pause for a second? The audio options are, you can turn off race music, and you could change, like, from film experience mix to, like, race experience mix, but you can't change how you can't change any of the audio mix except out of this dialer here. So what does this do? Like, I don't think it actually does anything to change it. Maybe it turns up to make the car a little louder relative to the music. I honestly don't know. I should probably turn off the race music. That was close. That's a nice handling car, though. I would have expected something very different from the Mustang. Oh, that pushes a lot on the wet stuff. So they got that right. I would have imagined they would have had to program a lot of this from scratch into the Frostbite engine. Under the focus. Just. Now, where are the... Oh, there's the next 3 in front of us, but no Aston Martin. Not that I saw, anyway. And so we'll just have to close up on them. 2 kilometers left. 1.2 miles, sorry, for those of you tracking in Imperial. As we'll take the shortcut. Okay, everyone's taking the shortcut. Oh, he came down on... I was fine until he hit me. I didn't have a chance once he hit me. So, checkpoint resets. We've done this before. It sets you back to last checkpoint, which are triggered by getting wrecked, getting busted, or straying too far from the track. You can manually trigger a reset to recover from mistakes or try a better race line. Run out of resets, you'll fail your event. Earn XP after a race for any unused resets or a perfect run where no resets are used. Well, we're going to use one of them here. But we learned what a perfect run was. So that was one which used no resets. Now we'll know that we've got to watch for the old Camaro. We'll try. With 1 kilometer left. About half a mile at this point. There's the AM. Half a click. At 0.4 kilometers. Whoa, at 0.4 kilometers, it's about a quarter mile. There we go. 1/10 of a second that we won that one by. Man, that's what happens when you you're all jockeying for position and beating and banging as you're going down the road. We pick up 400 XP. 50 XP a reset, I guess. But no bonus for picking up the perfect run. And what's next is another stage. Oh, that's the Aston Martin again. Hey, if I pass you once, doesn't that mean you're like eliminated from the race or something? Oh, hey, hang on now. Well, that's a dick move, son. So does this mean all those cars I've passed before I'm going to have to repass? Battle race. In battle races, you need to race against the clock to chase down and overtake opponents. Make sure you're leading when the timer expires. So it's basically an elimination race. We've crashed. Nope. I thought the game crashed again. So now we've got 40 seconds to pass the Lotus ahead of us. We'll dump as much nitrous as we can, as we've got. Which one of these is the... Like, which one of these is supposed to be the handbrake button? Because none of these seem to do anything. Oh, there it is. It's on the X, not the B. No wonder why I was so confused. Which begs the question, we'll just dive under him. Dump all our nitrogen, cut him off at the pass there. And pick up our first race victory over a battle opponent. So I'm guessing our next chase is triggered once we cross the checkpoint line. There. We've got 1 minute to catch that blue car up ahead, who's 2 seconds ahead. I'm not sure if drifting is the best course of action all the time. Just enough of the handbrake to kind of move the car around. Just get the back end skidding out from behind you. I've got better brakes than RX-8. I think that's an RX-8. It looks like a Mazda. It's hard to tell. We've got him with some time to spare. Whoa. Now what have I said? Could be an RX-7, but I think it's an RX-8. Now what have I said? Corner entry isn't as important as corner exit. But we've got 1 second over him with 5 and a ticking clock. He's not going to catch us. He's going to give it the old college try. Now you've been defeated. Stay behind me, son. So the next opponent, which we've got a minute to do, is 3 and a bit seconds ahead of us. Now, we'll use the nitrous to try and straighten the car out. And they've got to defeat 3 opponents, none of which are an Aston Martin. Again, the problem is also notice we haven't run into any traffic yet, which was very advantageous. Now that's a Mitsubishi. We'll take the shortcut. We'll find ourselves a couple seconds of time there, using the shortcut where he didn't. But I think all these guys have some pretty good rubber banding here, because a lot of these guys get close to you at the finish. I noticed that with the last race, and this guy even... We can catch him in... We're faster than him in some terms, but not all of them. We defeat him, and we've got, well, just enough time to cross the line, get to the finish. It's not enough beating the guys. You've got to finish your particular leg, or stage, I guess, or race. They call them races. Right. Stage is the collection of races, and I'm just not used to saying race for races in... Ah, oh, come on. Okay, it looks like we completed stage 2 right when we crashed, which I guess is somewhat fortunate. So, yeah, unfortunately we don't get all the end of stage, I don't know, pyro and ballyhoo or whatever they give to us when we finish stage. So I guess it's on to the next stage, but that's in the next episode of Need for Speed The Run. Of course, if I don't go insane first, because I've had to splice 4 different video files into just 2 because of the stupid crashing. Thank you very much, whatever the hell EA's done or not done with this game in the last 7 years. But anyway, that is it for Need the Speed to Run this time out. Next time out, stage 3. Wherever that may take us. I assume we gotta be getting close to Vegas at this point. So until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media, follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Air, and that's for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget you can check out more Need for Speed The Run in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below, and more videos anytime on the channel page. And until next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe, and we will see you next time.